Hey folks, BlackRoss here, and welcome back to another discussion video. One thing's for certain though, today definitely delivered when it comes to information on certain games. What do I mean by that? Well, today was actually the Paris Gaming Week that was being held as of technically Thursday. So, there was a lot of different things going on about it, but the most important one was that Square Enix was revealing information about both Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts in general. And I was like, this is good, this is good. So I was thinking to myself, and I was like, I'll look into it eventually and we'll go from there. But because I was subscribed to Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts YouTube channel, I got updates automatically. And what I saw was pretty insane. And then it wasn't until I decided to go into deeper detail that I discovered something else along with that. So we're gonna go in order of what I found and then talk about them. So the first thing I discovered is that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 are going to have a re-release. Actually, in this case, a re-release. For the PS4. Now, me in general, I don't really think it was necessary to re-release it again and put it on the PS4. I really didn't think so. But apparently there were some people in the Kingdom Hearts community who really wanted it. Who really wanted it to have a re-release for the PlayStation 4. Which I guess kind of makes sense considering the fact that 2.8 is released for the PS4 and not for the PS3, so I guess that kind of makes sense, but still, it's one of those things where it's like, there's nothing new on top of it. You know, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 feature the Final Mix versions, and that was all I wanted, and trust me when I say that, I was very much happy. But to see it be re-released for the PS4, I don't think there's going to be any major differences. In fact, if I know anything, there won't be any differences aside. Now, I know that with some Kingdom Hearts players, Kingdom Hearts in general has not been enhanced when it comes to frame rate. It's always stayed at 30 frames per second. And some players have asked, why is it not in 60 frames per second? Honestly, I have no idea myself. But I'm sure Square Enix is working hard enough to try to get it to where it will work at 60 frames. But who knows really, who really knows. But on that note aside, after that one, I decided to look at a different trailer, which is the Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Burst by Sleep Fragmentary Passage. Yes, I finally remember the name. And it was fantastic. It is actually the full opening sequence to the Kingdom Hearts game in general, the full opening scene, and being able to hear that full song, holy crap, I am so happy. I was like, I really want to hear the full song, and sure enough, we finally have the full song. It is just, and the trailer is so good. I really love how it looks. I'm just looking at it like, damn, Aqua, you are looking fine! I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I was like, we're getting more information on Kingdom Hearts in general than we've had in quite a long while, actually. Like, we got update information on 1.5 and 2.5, which I thought was unnecessary, but I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that. Kingdom Hearts 2.8, we finally got to hear the full song. It's about damn time, too, because you hear the edited versions that people put together and everything like that, and they're not as good. But now that we have the full version, now we can actually download it and eventually put it on our iPhones or smartphones, MP3 player, whatever you have, that is. But, I would just like, holy crap, can this day get any better? And sure enough, they have another trailer for Final Fantasy 15. And I watched the trailer, and I have more questions. But the biggest question is that I hope I don't have to wait any longer to play this game. Because when I saw that trailer, I was just like, oh my gosh, this was looking really good. And it's funny too, because in Brotherhood, the anime series that they made, Brotherhood, you actually get to see Prompto interact with the dog, Prino. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. But it was just, it was funny too, because I know for a fact that's who it is. And you see him, and I'm like, what's he doing there? It's like, I know who you are, but why are you there? And Noctis is following this dog. The entire time you realize that Lunafreya is having to go through struggles on her own. And I don't know if they're doing like a DLC for that one where you play as Lunafreya and discover what she had to go through and everything like that while she was held hostage, pretty much. And I'm like, this is getting good. And then towards the end, it completely threw me off, and I'm like, what the fucking hell? I am so lost. What just happened? What just happened? But one thing for certain, after watching that trailer, I am even more and more excited to play Final Fantasy 15 when it finally comes out. I'm just like, yes, finally, it's getting close, it's getting close. Just one more month. I just gotta wait one more month and that's it. But then I decided to look into more information on the event itself, and what's funny is that people are claiming it to be a new world that has been revealed. Honestly, it's not a new world, but it's a new extension towards the same world that has been previously introduced. That world being the Olympic Coliseum, where you're actually in the God's domain, the upper heaven of the Olympian mountain. I see it and I'm like, that's not a new world, guys. But record, we haven't seen that part of the world, but it's not a new world technically, so do your research. It's just, when I saw the images and everything like that, I was like, I know what that is. Don't be idiots, okay? I know what that is. But what got my eye is that isn't Sora's original outfit. We have a new drive form that has been introduced. And I'm hoping that it get leaks eventually. But seeing that screenshot means that there's a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer that got shown at the Paris Game Week. And I'm hoping it gets leaked out eventually, because seeing that alone is just like, oh my gosh, they just revealed another trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. When was the last time we had a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3? When was it? Like what? Towards the beginning of this year or end of last year? I don't remember. It's just, I know we hadn't gotten anything since then. Whenever we got that new update about the Trash and Flow rides and everything like that. And it's just, I'm like, this is really getting good. So yeah, they revealed a new drive form. And of course, we all knew, for those of us who have been following that is, we all knew that Sora was going to be using Shock Loss. We all knew that he was going to have like Keyblade transformation. And we also knew that he was going to be having new drive forms. And seeing the drive form itself, I don't know what it does. But one thing's for certain, I am liking the style of it. I really do. And something tells me that Square Enix having plans to make these individual drive forms like they did with Kingdom Hearts 2 action figures. Which means I'm going to be collecting them all, aren't I? I have a sick exception. But nevertheless, though, it's just, holy crap. Today has just been an amazing day right now. For some reason, I don't know what made Paris Game Week so important to Square Enix. Whether it's because it was the one convention where they had a lot of stuff done, and they were like, you know what, it's coming up, let's just go ahead and reveal what we've got so far, and then go from there, and then it's just right there, right into our plate. But yeah, that's basically all the information I wanted to go ahead and give you updates on, and everything like that. Like I said, it was during the Paris Game Week. You can go check it out yourself, and quite frankly, I am just happy. I'm happy right now. Just the fact that we finally got the full song of the Hikari remix that we finally got. And then, of course, a new updated trailer for Final Fantasy 15. That was actually really good. And then, of course, we've also got the fact that we got new images of Kingdom Hearts 3. And that one is just, I hope they release a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. I really do hope so. If a new trailer does pop up, I want a new world to be revealed. Like, I want a new world. So far, we only know about Traverse Town. No, not Traverse Town. Twilight Town. My bad. Twilight Town. Mysterious Tower. We know the Olympic Coliseum will be there. We know that the world where Tangle is at, and we also know that Sanford Tokyo will be there, of course, as well, which is Big Hero 6. We knew that much, but I want to know what other worlds we're gonna have too. I'm very curious because they're saying that the majority of the worlds are new, so I really want to know what other worlds they're including in. So, but anyway, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Black Cross signing off. Take care, guys.